Hey, it's been a long
What up?
time. Shouldn't have
What's up?
left you. With a lot of dope
God
beats
don't
to
be
step
the
through. Step
back.
two, step two. Hey, hey, what's
Wiki,
up,
wiki, wiki, wiki,
y'all?
wiki. Hey y'all, welcome back.
Hey, welcome back to the what's in my cup? Being
What is
brought to you by
my house? Your house.
my life
My life, my life,
situations.
my life,
My life,
my
my
life
life
in the
in the
sunshine.
sunshine.
Okay. We
Yeah,
missed y'all. Hey
we
y'all.
did. Where y'all been? Where y'all been at?
We've been on summer break. Okay.
Summer
We're
break.
pretty sure that y'all have been too. So
Yeah. So
that happened. Life happens.
yes, and it's glad to be seen.
Look, it's good to be in the number. Okay. So
Yes. So welcome to What's in My Cup, where we like to reignite um
one more time. One more bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. What we like to what now?
to reignite,
Restore
restore and renew.
and renew. There we go. Come on now. Come on, somebody.
Everyday woman.
The
Okay.
everyday woman. Hello.
Hello. Welcome, y'all. So we gonna delve in. Is that the word delve?
Here we go. We're gonna jump on in, okay?
We gonna
Okay,
just
jump on in.
right on in.
So today we are talking about the show's topic for today is called Walking on Water. Okay. And so this show topic, we're gonna just discuss some fears, whether they're like some deep-seated fears, or maybe there's just, some of our minor fears. Maybe we have a fear of animals, a fear of clouds. I don't know.
Not clouds.
A phobia. I don't know. So all the way down to those really deep fears, like your fear of stepping out,
Yeah.
on faith. So that's what we're discussing today.
You wanna
Just just some background on the fear and the show topic. So okay, we've already discussed that most of us are pew babies. Like we grew up in the church, so we know about faith, and we talked about faith, and we discussed stepping out on fear. But there's one particular book that stood out to me when we're talking about the topic, and that was Peter. Peter is one of Jesus' 12 disciples. In this particular Bible story, Peter and some of the other disciples were on a boat. Jesus was not with them initially. It started to storm. Wind started blowing. And Jesus called out to his disciples. He called out to the disciples. So Peter says, Jesus, that's you? The dog out here, who's storming over here. Okay. Is that really you? Because I need to know. And Jesus like,
signal.
Yeah. If I gotta prove myself,
right.
Step on out the boat. Step out on the boat.
Get up.
Wait a minute now, Jesus. I'm sure Peter's like, hold up now, Jesus. You want me to do what?
Come again.
Step on out the boat. Okay. Because it is me. I'm not gonna let you drown. Step on out. Come to me. Jesus. Come to you how, Jesus? You want me to step out the boat and come to your house? How you want me to do that? Trust me. He's saying, trust me. You're gonna walk on water. Come to me. I got you. That's what he said. I got you, Peter. Come on, let's go. Okay, so initially, Peter steps out. He's walking on water. Okay. Then he loses focus on Jesus. He starts to worry about his circumstance, which is the wind and the rain and the water. And soon as he starts to do that, he starts to sink. Right? Started to sink. I'm pretty sure everybody knows this story. Starts to sink. Right? So as he starts to sink, God reaches out for him, pulls him back up. He's like, dude, what happened? What happened? You lost, you stopped looking at me, you fell down. So what happened was he started losing his faith. And he started to sink. So that's the background of the story. Like it's simple. Like faith is simple. Like faith is basically just taking your next step. Like
can we pause right there? Can we pause? Because you just can't because I got a word
I got
just
a
got
word.
I got a word.
Nah. Okay.
And it's in here because you took the focus off of God. And we've done it. I do it all day.
All the time we do it.
And then you look up and you like, how did I get here? Or
down here.
Stuck. Yeah. Or
I'm thinking. I'm drowning.
Yeah, I'm drowning.
Mm-hmm.
And like your faith is only good if you exercise it. And if you child, you put that in me now. You put it in.
Hey,
Thank you for that message. Y'all can lightly send your love offering via Cash App.
Hey, the doors of the church are open. Please.
They're not open.
Pass the tray. But yeah, I mean, like, so what? So really, what's controlling your decision making? What fear is controlling your decision making? What's keeping you from stepping out, of the boat and walking on water? What's keeping you from doing that? And whether, like we said, whether that's a big fear of maybe starting a business, or a small fear of shit, like I said, clouds and water or cars. I don't know. Trains, automobiles.
So I can start off with like just some of the small little craziness that I have.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
And we all got them.
Crazy. Because I will literally make something out of nothing. Or what if happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't even walked out the door yet. But this.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, I got a couple crazy things that may keep me in a box, or there's a word for it. So y'all all know that your girl don't like to fly.
We know
she don't like to fly. Now I will fly because I got to go places.
Because you got to, right?
Because I got to. I will fly, but it's a whole conundrum up here. It's a whole ordeal. Like, I still think it's a miracle, and I still think it's a miracle that planes do fly. Like, I'm sorry, like, that's a miracle to me. Like, I don't understand how I'm in this little tube and I'm in the sky. What about all of our weight? What about all of our luggage? How are we up here? Like, so for that, number one,
you're not alone in that fear. You're not alone in that fear.
I know, but I still feel alone when I'm on the plane. I feel alone because ain't nobody thinking. So
you ain't the only person praying. Look, you ain't the only person praying.
I'm praying from the night before.
Yeah. You ain't the only person praying that playing through.
Yeah. So that's a small fear. And it really can keep me, if I let it stay there, it can stifle me. It can keep me, I can't move. So literally and figuratively, I'm a nutcase. I'm a basket case. I'm about to say nutcase. I'm a basket case when it comes to that. And when it comes to actually being on it, I'm not myself. But anyway, that's one. Second thing that I do is I will talk myself out of doing something because of the what if.
Ooh, the what ifs, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
The shoulda, coulda, wouldas. And like, and I think it all depends on what it is. So like taking a walk outside. I love to be outside. I like being outside and I like walking. I like activity, but what about that loose dog that might come up and attack? What about somebody who might just come and try to take me?
It's your mind.
So I'm not about to do that.
It's your mind. We gotta learn how to quiet our mind and quiet our thoughts so that we can focus on the picture. Yeah. We do it all the time. It ain't, we do it all the time. We do it at like so many different areas of our life. Like the one thing I try like really hard not to do is push my fears off on other people, especially my kids, because I don't want them to be, fearful when it comes to like pursuing their goals. Because like one of my smaller fears, it sounds really crazy when I say it out loud. And for those people that are lovers of this type of animal, they really think I'm like batshit crazy. I don't do cats. I'm afraid of them. If I see one coming,
are you running? If you see one, you on your toes, like stuff. Oh.
I am. Like, I need for you. Yeah.
So would you be more afraid of a stray cat than a stray dog?
Yeah.
Let me take it back. Would you be afraid of a loose cat versus a loose dog? not a stray dog, because strays, they don't do nothing. A loose dog versus a stray cat.
I feel like, yeah, because I guess I'm not afraid of dogs. Like, I'm cautious because I know that hell, anything got teeth and 4 legs, honey, they got more legs than me, so they probably outrun me. So I mean, I'm cautious, but I don't do cats. Like, I don't do cats. I ain't gonna get out my car. None of that.
So I have the reason why I'm terrified of a loose dog, because I've had experience, like a couple of issues that have happened as a kid. And that's another reason why I fear that, because something happened to me. So rightfully so, I should feel that way. So did it happen to you with the dog, with the cat? Did something happen to you? Did like one pounce on you when you were a baby? Like, to take your breath? I mean, my
mom says this all the time. She says, like, when we were little, and I have very vague memories of this, that there was this cat, a neighbor had a cat when we were little, that would like terrorize us. And I don't really remember that, but I have this vivid memory. And y'all, I know my mom said it's a dream. Of course it's a dream, but I really feel like it was true, where this cat was in the house and woke me up out my bed, and I stepped in the bed, and the cat was on the end of the bed, about, it was trying to attack me. I know it was a dream, but to me, and mind you, that been over 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But to me, it was real. And it has stuck with me for years. Like, I couldn't even enjoy one of our vacations. We went to Jamaica one year with some friends. Very nice resort. But of course, you have people that come from the States that feed these cats. And now these cats became part of the property.
Community,
Yeah, and I couldn't even enjoy myself. Like, that was the one bad review that I had. Like, y'all can get rid of these damn cats. And we didn't have any of them, but damn it, I saw enough of them.
Were they just outside on the property? They weren't inside.
Yeah, because I mean, the property itself, it ain't like it's like, gated off or nothing like that. Like, it's Jamaica,
all these cats,
outside,
cats, girl.
Yeah.
So okay, so usually as you all can see, folks, that your fears are usually rooted from an experience.
Yeah.
At least the smaller ones, or I won't even say smaller, because you could see, okay, so like on a bigger scale, I'm gonna be real transparent here, real see-through, real Scotch tape.
Because that's what we do.
That's what we do. I'm not a goal setter. I'm gonna be honest. I don't write down. I have written stuff down.
About you.
Yeah, well, I will write stuff down. Whatever, just if I got time, but I really it's not a part. I just don't write goals down, and I don't know if that's a bad thing. And I'm also not this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm not a goal setter either. There's stuff that I want to do and that I have achieved, but I never like wrote it down. I just always went into action.
Right.
But after that's obtained, then what? Like, after I've gotten to that mark, I don't ever I rarely will go and say, okay, well, this is next. Like, this is what I want next. So what do I have to do to get there? I just go to a place of contentment, comfort, I don't know. And then once it comes to me that I want to do this, okay, let's do that. Let's start the ball. Let's research. Let's start doing. But other than that, I just don't write it down. I don't have a vision board. Okay. But I say that to say, one of my fears is that I won't live out my goal.
If you write them down?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, and even talking to this now, like, I don't, my fear is that I won't live out to be truly who I'm supposed to be. And I don't even know right now in this, while we're sitting here, what that looks like. Like, so, but it's gonna happen as life goes on. I will develop that. But like, as of right now, I'm just afraid that I'm just gonna not fulfill what I should be doing.
I think I follow what you're saying. Like, I like if you write it down, that means it's real at this point. So that means I gotta go. It's real. I've written it down. This is the goal. And if I don't meet this goal, then I fail. So that to you equate the fear of failure.
The fear, yep. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I don't want to say a big fear of failure. That's the tongue. It's a big fear of failure.
Fear of failure in certain aspects. And then it's like, but what do you have a fear of failure in if you don't even know what you're trying to where you trying to go?
Where you trying to go?
That's crazy. Right. That's crazy, ain't it? Yeah, I need to do something about that. But this is why we had these conversations.
Right.
Because we don't have it all. Yeah, we ain't got it all.
And you don't have to. You don't need to have it all. You don't have to have it all written out, but I do feel like if there's something that you're trying to pursue, goal, or maybe it's a small goal, or whatever it is. And you like, this is something I'm trying to do. You cannot let, your fear dictate your decision. Because just like if we go back to, that Bible story with Peter, when we start letting fear consume us, that's when we start failing. If you keep your eye on the prize, keep your eye on what that goal that you've already written down, then you tunnel vision at this point. I can't see the rain. I can't see the storm. I can't see the water because right now I am focused. I'm tunnel vision on my goal. I got to meet my goal. Got to get to this goal. So I don't have time to be afraid, So yeah. So even so we said that to say, whether it's a small fear of planes, cats, whatever, or some of our bigger fears that we have, being kidnapped, somebody snatch you from outside, fear of failure.
Fear. I think and another thing, I never liked to fly. I never did, never. But as I got older and as I got in the of course, I have children. I want to be here. I want to be there for them. Yeah. So that's one of my the biggest fears, not being here for my kids, whether that looks like I'm I'm out of here physically of this world, or if I'm at a state where I can't be there for them. That's the biggest fear. And then I think I want to travel. I want to have the freedom to travel, and I want my children to experience that too. But I want to do it. I want to do it where I'm actually immersed in the culture of the place that I go to. Like, I want to travel, sure, have fun and be leisure, but I also want to experience the culture because that's what travel is for. When you go to different countries, you should be taking in the culture. Right. But
so
of course,
if you can't travel, get on a plane, you can't do
that. And then if you don't make your lifestyle to be where you can do that, that meaning okay, how can I make my lifestyle fit into travel? So what does that mean? Does that mean I need a job where I'm flexible and I can be off a month, or I can work from wherever I am? Certain stuff so I say, so there's a bigger part of that just in getting on the plane. It's about making your whole lifestyle different so that you can do that.
And that brings me to another fear.
What's that fear?
Just like your fear of walking away from something that okay, so you have this thing. I know this thing is trustworthy. I know this thing has provided for me. I know this thing has had my back. I know with this thing, I can provide for my family. I know with this thing, is I'm good here. I don't like the thing now. Like, the thing ain't my favorite thing in the world. I don't want to get up every day and go to this thing, this place, this whatever it is. But what is keeping me here at this with this thing or this place is my fear of, if I go to obtain the thing that I want, the thing that I really, have my eye on, and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And I done left this stable thing for this thing. That's the fear. That's a problem for me. So how many of us have stayed at a job or stayed with a mate. Hello, somebody.
Hello. Oh, another topic.
Stepping on toes.
Yes.
Ouch. Or, you stayed somewhere because it was comfortable, it was familiar, you knew that it worked. You may not necessarily liked it. It may not necessarily been the best thing for you, but you stayed there because I know that it's going to support me. Instead of pursuing that thing that would have made you happy.
And I think you can pursue them both. I was watching another this YouTube channel, and she was talking about how she is in our age group, and her channel is all about how do the inclusiveness of us, and how do you make your whatever is your business or your brand or whatever in this new space. And she is our demographic. She still works. She said, I work a 6-figure job. I'm in healthcare. She said she loves her job. She loves saving people's lives. But she said it wasn't fulfilling.
Gotcha.
So
I understand it.
So she said that she's working on a plan to make it to where she leaves that full time and she does what her passion is full time. And she said that some of these other influencer people can tell you to just quit your 9 to 5 and start. But she said they don't tell you about some things that they truly may have going on in their life, like health insurance. She said sometimes these people who telling you to just leap and jump, just like that, she says maybe they're on their spouse's or somebody else's health insurance. Maybe they're on their parents' health insurance.
Safety net. They got a
safety net. There you go. She said they're not telling you that. She said more, but she said her plan is to see if she can work. I think now she just said that she's working doing 4 days instead of 5. So she's inching her way into doing the thing that she wants to do. So I think a lot of us think that we're supposed to immediately stop this thing and go do what we want to do.
It's levels to it.
It's levels. And then sometimes you don't leave. Sometimes you don't have to go. But if it's meant for you to go and leave this place full time and start your other thing, go, so be it. It may take years for that to recognize. But again, like you said, the focus. Keep your focus on number one, your faith and where you want to go. That way, if you're still here in this place 5-6 years from now, but you're still doing what you like to do, and that's growing,
you won.
Right.
You won.
Because you're not like, oh, I gotta go, and
let me get up this Monday.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that these people? So you notice that how we fuss and we talk about, like it's Sunday. We record on Sunday. We don't record on Sundays, and we think in the morning like, damn, it's Monday again. I got to get up again for Monday for work. Woe is me. I hate it here. This sucks. Have you noticed those people that are really like enjoying or doing the things that they want to do? They don't post shit about Monday. They don't say Mondays.
You gotta stop doing that.
They don't be like, Monday's here again.
Right. We gotta stop doing that. Right.
Yeah, because every day above ground, every opportunity that we get to open up our eyes and continue to pursue those dreams is a good day.
It's a good day. It's a day. It's a day. And you make that day. Yep. What they say? You make it count. You make it count and get up and choose and decide to choose joy. Choose love.
Choose look instead of choose violence.
Or pettiness or anger, or resentment. Choose joy.
And I love how Tabitha Brown says. I love how Tabitha Brown says, have a good day. But if you can't have no good day, don't you go out there ruining somebody else's day. Don't be putting that negative hit on Monday again out to everybody else. Somebody else Monday might be a great Monday. Don't do that. So don't be pressing upon your fears and your dislike of whatever on
whatever. Because it set the tone. It set the tone.
It does. And then what they say, misery loves company.
Oh,
miserable, honey. and sad, mad, and broke, busted, disgusted. Them folks, they like to sit around and talk with other folks that's broke, busted, and disgusted too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
They do.
Don't be pushing that on nobody else.
No. Okay. I was what hold on, let me see. I pulled up some affirmations. I don't say affirmations. I don't.
I do. I like my affirmations.
Yeah. It's only because you know what I hate for something to start off as a good thing and it just ends up being
a job
or it ends up being like
a task.
Yeah, or it's just something you religiously do. It becomes a habit. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
With no faith behind it, it's just going through the motions.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. I try not to make stuff rigid. But I do like thinking when I am encountering something to draw back on some affirmations. Mm-hmm. So this is one, and this is centered on anxiety and depression, but you can use it for whatever. It's only a thought, and the thought can be changed. Right. So whatever you are thinking, like you said, Mondays or a thought can change your darn thought process. I'm talking to myself here. Change your thought process.
That's good.
Change it. So when I get on that airplane, my thought process needs to be, I can't wait to get to where I'm going. It's gonna be a smooth ride.
Yeah.
We're gonna be in the sky, we're gonna land. Okay.
Yeah.
Talking to myself here.
Ouch.
Stepping
on my own toes. Got you.
I don't understand. Okay, here's another one. Every thought we think is creating the future. So
okay. I like that.
I like that too. I'll save this.
I like that. Mm-hmm.
Every thought we think creates the freaking future.
It does, because everything that you put in the atmosphere, even your tongue, like we discussed this on previous episodes, like watch your, I'm about to cuss, but watch your mouth.
Go ahead.
When you start speaking that stuff out to folks, and you know your mind, it develops here, it comes out your mouth.
Yep.
You just put that into the atmosphere. Your tongue is strong. Your mind is strong. You know, we will those things. You don't want to will that negativity. You know, try to replace those negative thoughts with positive things.
Sticks and stones.
Sometimes you gotta talk yourself out of it.
Sometimes
you gotta talk yourself out of those bad thoughts. Because I'm one of those people too. Like something could have happened, and then I'll think about what could have happened.
Right.
And I have let your thoughts run away. You have to let your imagination, something else.
Cut it off. Sometimes you gotta shut that thing off.
Wow. Yeah.
Right. You gotta shut that imagination off.
So bad. This could happen. This could happen. This could happen.
Right, but it didn't. So why are we even putting that out there?
Thank you, God, that it didn't.
And this is what we can also think about how we operated yesterday, because every day we can start afresh. So I forgive myself and set myself free. So don't think about who you were back then. I mean, of course, if you need to change for the better, okay, change, and then share your story when it's time. But like, forgive yourself. Don't have that shame on you, because God love you. He love you regardless. Like
anyway, it's the way.
Yeah. And I was reading the scripture last week. Forgive me, I forgot which one it was. But it was pretty much saying, God loves you. Like, it's nothing you can do to separate. You cannot separate yourself from him. So forgive yourself. That if he forgive you, come on.
Shame. Yeah. Don't be shamed. What I always say, don't be shamed. Don't be shamed, you know, in those transgressions, those things that you have already gone through.
Yeah, just don't be shamed. Don't sit there. Forgive yourself. Forgive the moment. Do what you need to do to make it right and move on.
And learn from it.
Learn. Yeah. Everything is could be a teachable moment.
Yes.
There's a lesson. Letting out there. And this one is the scripture that would date Peter and Jesus. Like, I am divinely guided and protected at all times.
I am divinely guided and protected at all times. I am divinely guided. And
divinely, key word. Yes. Divinely.
Divinely.
Yep.
God, I love that. I love that. I'm gonna put that on. You know, I write I take not Sharpies. I take dry erase markers and I write on my kids' mirror. I write on my mirror most often.
Yeah.
But right on my kids' mirror, I just write affirmations and they just little things, you know, reminders. So I like that. I think I'm gonna add that to my mirror. I really like
and
that.
that just makes sense to tie everything, all your fears up, and like you say, step out on the what, like know that God is protecting you.
Yep.
He is protecting you and guiding you. We just have to make sure we stay focused on His word and know and just know, girl.
Oh ye of little faith.
Oh,
don't have little faith. Don't have little faith. Have big faith.
And divinely guided. So next time I get on that plane.
Right. And then start those businesses. I you know, I have not, I don't think we talked about it before on here, but my husband and I started a business, you know, in January, but we have been looking for a location. So we finally found a location, February, right? The end of February. So come March, we signed our lease, 3-year lease.
3-year lease, okay.
For a commercial property. We literally got our keys one weekend. Literally. We got our keys one weekend. The next weekend, the world shut down. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm looking around like, wait now.
Yeah.
Now I know I pray about this thing here.
Wait a minute.
Like how are we gonna make this work? How does this work? How? You know, how do we make this work? Like the world shut down. So at this point we can't make any money. How do we do this? You know? So but living testimony, we are now we've made it through that year. Okay. Now we're at a year and a half in this thing. And God provides. God provides, you know. Nothing has skipped a beat. Nothing's lacking. Nothing's missing. Not from my household, not from the business. So, you know, if God laid on your heart, or if you know, this is a goal that you needed to achieve, or something that you're, you know, pursuing, and sometimes things don't work out. There's always going to be obstacles. Sometimes everything not going to just be smooth.
It's not.
Even if it was divine, if it came directly from you know, God to your ears, sometimes everything just ain't gonna be smooth. But it's always a test. It's always a test. It's always a test of faith. It's always a test of your mind. So you know, you could still pursue those things. And there may be trials and tribulations, but at the end you have testimony. So
you come out of it better than you was going in it. So like
so now you know there's a lesson. There's a lesson in
lesson?
Deep seated in all these tribulations and trials. Always a lesson. But it's on you to discover, you know, what that lesson may be.
Right. What you gotta get out of it.
Pay
attention.
You supposed to be opening a t-shirt business, a dance studio. I don't know, you know, if you're supposed to leave, if God told you to leave your 9 to 5 and, you know, start this acting class, whatever it is.
Yeah.
If that's what you want, if that's what you need to do, that's what you was laid on your heart to do, do that thing. But you got to be tunnel. You got to be focused on the goal. Okay? Focus on the goal. Jump your hurdles, you know, whatever. Get to the goal.
Get to go. Hey, did y'all used to sing this song in junior church? Did y'all have junior church at
children's church?
Children's church, yeah. It was like, well, you call it junior church. But it was this song, focus your eyes on Jesus, direct your attention to him, and I will skip with joy and gladness, and something. Okay, never mind. Anyway,
I'm quite sure we got some similar songs.
Yeah. It was just like, so like you say, just keep the focus on where it go. But it's so easy to get distracted. God.
Oh my God, yes.
Even
though it interests us, because life still happens. Life still goes on. Even though you're gonna go, life still goes on.
It still go on.
Yeah.
It's still going on. So hey, All hearts and mind. I mean, are we on there?
Yeah, I mean, I think we gave what we supposed to be giving. we
gave
said
a little,
what we need to say.
We did.
Uh-huh.
We sure today on today.
Yeah. Yeah, because like, hey, won't y'all let us know? Y'all got something that y'all, you know, a goal that you have that you're trying to obtain, or you got, is there something that you know, the world told you couldn't do, but God told you that you could, and you had to step out that boat. Or maybe you stepped out the boat
and you had to get back in.
There you go. You lost your
focus. You had to get back in. And you hanging on to the side of the boat. Half your body's in there.
Yeah, let us know. Share with us. Let us know, you know. We want to make sure what we're saying is not falling upon deaf ears. And you know, that we're reaching and you know, this is a safe space. So let your homies know, let your girls know.
Judgment free zone.
Judgment free. Oh, maybe you did listen. Maybe you did step out the boat when you're supposed to step out the boat. That too. Let us know.
And let us know if there's anything, what topics you want to see covered, what you want to talk about, and we'll make it happen. So we appreciate you tuning in. Family.
We love y'all.
Family.
We love y'all, family.
All right. See you later.
Bye, y'all.